everyone. I'm Dr. Melissa Tranquille, Director and Founder of MT Training Enterprises Limited. Welcome to COVID-19 Work from Home tip number 6. I'm so happy to be here. This is our business way of giving back during these challenging times. So it's my pleasure to be here to serve you once again. I want to thank you for all of you who have been giving me feedback via email, via Messenger, via LinkedIn. I really appreciate it. It warms my heart to know that you are getting great value. So let us continue with our work from home series. Now, perhaps some of you may have found yourself having to leave the office, the confines of the office, going into that physical location to work, and now you are confined to working from home. And it has been a struggle, or perhaps you are adapting, but there are days when it works and there are just some days that it doesn't work out so well. Or perhaps you may be someone who has already been working from home even before COVID-19, but you would love to know or love to get an idea of other things that you can try that can help make your work from home experience less stressful, more productive, and more joyous. And that's the whole purpose of this work from home series. So today I want to share a work from home tip that has been used by many persons who have achieved wonderful success in today's world. And it is a tip also that I personally use, and I can attest that it works for me. And perhaps it might work for you. And the tip is, have a morning routine. Do you already have a morning routine? If you already have a morning routine, just let me know in the comments below the video. What is your morning routine and how has that been going for you? If you don't have a morning routine, then I will suggest perhaps it is time to start considering a morning routine. Now, granted, all of us will have different morning routines because some of us have kids, some of us, we're different people. We're all different people. So what is essential as a takeaway from today's episode is to find a morning routine that works for you. And not because you have read somewhere that this is the morning routine of, let's say, Steve Jobs, that I'm going to do this. It's a matter of trying different things, mixing things up until you actually find what works for you. So I'm just going to share a few tips because my promise is to keep the videos short, 5 to 10 minutes. A few tips of why it is, first of all, why is it essential to have a morning routine? Having a morning routine will give you greater focus. Having a morning routine will also help you to accomplish more during the day, or accomplish the things that you hope to accomplish by the end of the day. Have that greater sense of accomplishment. Having the morning routine will also invigorate you. And of course, it's depending on what your morning routine is. So the important thing is having a morning routine that lends itself to you becoming more invigorated, being motivated, and achieving those things that you need to get done to be productive for that day. Now, one of the first things that I have read many places, and I'm sure you may have heard also, is to do your big task first. Get your big task done first. Now, some persons may differ. There are some persons, I was reading of this author online. I can't remember his name right now, but he actually gets his small task done first. Whereas some persons getting their big task done first works for them. And the reason being why it's highly recommended to get your big task done first is because in the morning you have more energy. You know, there's this study that was conducted, I think, by Northwestern University, and they found that in the morning, as the day progresses, your ego depletion, energy depletion, all of that depletes. So in the morning, you have greater energy. You feel, you know, your creativity is higher. You're in a better, most likely you're in a better frame of mind, and hence it is more advantageous to get your big task done first. Another one, I think I got this one from fastcompany.com. They recommend doing your creative work, listening to your body clock, and doing your creative work whenever it feels best. So you have to learn your body. You have to study yourself and know your body and listen to your body clock so that you engage in your creative work depending on the field that you're working in when it feels best, because for some of us your creativity might peak maybe at 12 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon, whereas some persons their creativity is early mornings while everyone is in bed. So find what works for you, know your body clock to know what works for you as to when you should engage in creative exercises. Another one is have a good breakfast. You know, having a good breakfast, we all know, will give you the energy you need to get your day started, because you have the right nutrients. Your body has the right nutrients that it needs in order to function properly. And having a good breakfast is also one of the practices, as we know, of Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos has a special routine that he follows every single day in order to achieve his success. And one of that is having a good breakfast. He says he putters in the morning. And putters is like he likes to get up on a morning. He goes to bed early, he wakes up early. He gets up in the morning. He has his breakfast with his kids, reads a newspaper, and he starts his most important task first. That's what's his morning routine. And he listens to his body. And he said when he's tired, when he has reached decision fatigue and he's tired, and I got that from google.com, when he's tired, he stops. So he understands his body, understands how his body functions, and he listens to it. And that's really essential. So you have to find the morning routine that works for you. If you don't have a morning routine, you will find yourself becoming a lot more stressed during the day, because, you know, really don't believe in just going with the flow every day, just going with the flow. You will find yourself more stressed, more pressured. You will find yourself disappointed in what you've achieved. So I really do recommend that if you don't already have a morning routine, that you start a morning routine, one that works for you. My morning routine really is, I love to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I start my morning with prayer, and I do my exercise for at least 1 hour. I exercise in the morning, and then I work. Now, if I have school runs, then I have the school run before work. But since it has been different now because of COVID-19 and we were in lockdown and schools are closed, I have changed it up a bit. But I've changed it in a way where I have a new routine. And that new routine is a routine to facilitate this period, but it's one that I will follow consistently until this period is over. So that when I wake up on a morning, I have my prayer, I start work on a morning because I have to do homeschooling during the day. And my exercise I get done in the afternoon time, or in the late evening I get my exercise done. I go for a jog and then I have my strength training. So, but I have a routine. So the routine really gives you a sense of purpose. I also do my things to do list the night before. So every night I write my things to do list for the following day. Then when that day ends, I write my things to do list for the next day. And that's another thing too, that many persons, even some of the past presidents of America, if you were to do your research, you will find have recommended doing that as well. They call it, some of them call it the tomorrow list, because they've done it the day before. Nonetheless, it's the same purpose, right? Right. So you have to find the morning routine that works for you. I know what works for me. I wake up early. If I were to go a day without my exercise in the morning, I feel like, oh, except if that day was my designated rest day. I need to have my exercise in the morning, that time of calm, that time of working out and getting my blood circulating. It gets me motivated and energetic, and I'm ready to face the day, ready to take on the challenge that the kids will bring, and ready to do my work. And I have my things to do list that I follow so that I can be productive by the end of the day. When I do and I tick things off, I know, okay, I have achieved what I have set out to achieve. I feel that great sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. So ensure also, before I close, that your morning routine is not just one that also consists of only work. Because the important thing is you want to maintain your overall health and well-being. So if you can get some meditation in, get exercise in, prepare things to do list to help you to remain focused and to hold yourself accountable. Find, I don't know, whatever your hobby is, whatever it is that works for you. You have to know yourself, but find or establish a morning routine for your success, and one that can make your work from home experience one that is less stressful, more productive, and more joyous. So I hope you got value from tip number 6. If you ever want to know more about me, hop over to my website, www.mttrainingenterpriseslimited.com. I help, I work with businesses. I provide performance management and productivity training for managers and employees. We teach entrepreneurs how to launch their online coaching business so they can get paid doing what they love. And I also do something called weight loss training, because this is a personal one of mine, where I teach women, or I show them how to lose weight in 12 weeks. So these are just some of the areas that we focused on at the moment. So I hope you got great value. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, if it was of value to you, kindly hit the like button, comment, and even share with a friend so that they can get some value from it, because I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it to serve you, to give back to the community. Thank you. Bye.